So it's my first full day here, and as I said yesterday, I really slept last night because I woke up at around 9, then I went back to sleep again. So yeah, I'm not going to have a full day out in the city like I had hoped, but at least I slept well to make up for yesterday. My first stop today was the National Film Archive of Japan, where I went to see an exhibition all about the history of filmmaking in the country. While this might not be to every traveller's taste, I found this personally fascinating, and it was really amazing to learn about the history of filmmaking since its arrival in Japan. Now, I know as a former film student I might be a bit biased here, but I really do think this is a place worth considering if you are coming to Tokyo. After that, I made my way over to another Pokemon Center, and this is not the first nor will it be the last Pokemon Center I visit on this trip. And after that I then walked over to the eastern side of the Imperial Palace grounds, though at this point it was too late to go in the gardens. But I will be coming back here later, as I had an upcoming booking for something that you cannot miss when you're in Tokyo.
Nearly there now, it's just there over the road, so I've got to find a crossing up here and go over. But as you can see, it's getting dark now, but honestly, Tokyo at dark has a completely different vibe to anywhere else I've been. Okay, so we have to take off shoes and socks and go barefoot in this thing, and yeah, you have to leave almost all your belongings in a locker, which I luckily have a key for. So now this is an ominous corridor if I ever saw one. Dark red lights on the floor either side. Very ominous. I feel like I'm going to visit a villain. Whoa. Oh, this way, okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. So here the floor is mirrors, and so is the ceiling. And if you look down there, that's my reflection. So somewhere down here, oh my god, look at this. I can't even see which way I'm supposed to go anymore. Oh my god. This is amazing. Whoa. And suddenly I'm in space. Look. Whoa. I'm surrounded on all sides by lights. This is gorgeous. Imagine if someone tried to turn this into an actual maze. That would be interesting. Well, that was amazing. Like, that was honestly even better than the one at Singapore, and I realised you can't see me again as I'm in another ominous hallway. But yeah, that was beautiful, just beautiful. Ooh. More water. Ooh. Oh my god, this is warm. This is warm. Whoa! Oh my god, they got moving ones. They have moving ones. They have ones that move. Whoa. This feels like I'm an ant in a kid's ball pit at those play places. Okay, let's see what's through here. Oh my god. And bum shuffling to get around. I mean, everyone's crawling or in some capacity on the floor at this place. I mean, look at this. So after leaving Team Lab Borderless, I've taken the train to another part of Odaiba, and supposedly around this area there should be good views of Tokyo at night time, so I'm really interested to find like the waterfront, and I can hear a plane taking off from Haneda Airport. I've also heard that round here it's a good place to see planes taking off if they take off in the right direction. But only problem is now, it sounds like it's right up there somewhere. Yeah, because it's dark and cloudy, I can't blooming see it, which is very helpful. Oh, no, there it is. I don't know if you can see the lights, but that is bloody close. I'll look on my flight radar app in a minute and see what plane that was. But so that is a plane I just saw taken off. It's a United Airlines 787 heading to Chicago, which is pretty cool. Here we go. Now this is a really good view. Now this is something you would not expect to come across when you're exploring Tokyo. They've got their own Statue of Liberty.
So it's another reasonably nice day in Tokyo, and I'm sat here with this pretty nice view out over a lot of the central Tokyo area, because I am currently about halfway up Mount Takao, and I'm just about to go and continue hiking to the summit. So looking at that, I am just about roughly around a third of the way there, because they said that this trail was about 2.4 kilometers. So yeah, that's not too bad. Nope. This was interesting. We've literally got to climb over part of the tree. It shows you just how narrow this path is. 0.7 kilometers. I'm not too far now, at least. And there we are. I'm pretty sure that's it. So hurrah! After a surprisingly tiring hike, I've actually made it. Although Mount Fuji was annoyingly hid behind a bunch of low-lying clouds, the view from the top was still really rewarding, especially looking over Tokyo itself. But who knows, maybe one day I'll even try and climb Mount Fuji itself. That is the trail I came up, but it is not the trail I'm going back down. That was too tiring coming back up, and considering it's getting dark, I don't really feel comfortable walking on that very narrow trail with so many trip hazards and a big fall right next to it in the dark, so I'm playing it safe on the way down. Actually really spooky walking past all these temples and shrines in the dark and just seeing them with almost no light on them. It's just a really strange vibe. Okay, so this is where I left the main trail last time. I went down there. Don't know how you can see it, but that's the trail I took, trail number 3 earlier, and good thing I didn't come back that way because it's so dark down there now. Next up on my itinerary was Shibuya, as no trip to Tokyo is complete without getting to experience Shibuya's famous crossing at least once. I went to Shibuya's famous Starbucks and got a tasty but slightly expensive cookie and did some people watching while I was there, and that's when I saw one of Tokyo's go-kart tours rock up. I did at one point consider doing it myself, but considering what locals actually think of it, I decided to give it a miss. And yes, I went to yet another Pokemon Center. here I am now inside the grounds of the Imperial Palace East Gardens, or it can also be referred to as the grounds for the remains of Edo Castle. Edo Castle was actually built by the, surprise surprise, Edo clan, and it was owned by a few more clans such as the Hojo clan before it was basically kind of given to the Tokugawa clan under Ieyasu, when the Tokugawa clan was given the lands in the greater Kanto area such as what's now Tokyo and basically the greater Tokyo metropolitan area and several surrounding provinces. And when Tokugawa Ieyasu became shogun in, I think it was 1602 or 1603, this basically became the power base for the shogunate and basically became the centre of power in the country. And I'm really interested to see the remains of the main tower up ahead, because I'm really into samurai history, especially the Sengoku period. I'm assuming this is the foundation of what was the main tower for Edo Castle. Because a lot of the higher parts of samurai castles are often made of wood and more collapsible materials, for a lot of samurai castles today, the stone foundation, like what we see here, is all that remains. Despite being right in the centre of the city, walking around these gardens I really felt like I had stepped back in time. But enough about the past for now, because now it's time to go and see an iconic symbol of modern Japan. Come down from Tokyo Tower, and it was a really good view. I mean, I chose to go up this evening to see what the city's like at night, and hopefully I'll get the chance to go up one of the other viewing platforms tomorrow and see it all during the day. But again, I was surprised at how quick I got up there, considering, you know, I didn't book a ticket. I just walked up to the ticket counter, got in the line, booked my ticket, went and got straight in the line to go up, and that was no more than 5 minutes. So yeah, when I got up there, it wasn't too busy. I mean, there were lots of people, but it wasn't too hard to get to the front of the windows. But as well, on the main deck, I didn't go to the top deck, which was more than twice the price. But on the main deck, there are 2 levels, level 2 and level 1. You get dropped off at level 2, and most people stay on level 2. If you go down to level 1, there's much less people, and you get a much quieter experience there, and much better chance to get to the windows because there's just so many less people. But yeah, so now I'm down in the shopping centre underneath it, and this is my dinner. I'm just waiting for it to cool off before I tuck in, so yeah. And this is another sunny day in Tokyo, which is pretty lucky for my final day. And yeah, I am just about to head down and check out of my hotel. And yeah, that's almost it for this hotel, really. I mean, again, I am pretty much entirely packed now. There's just like the odd bit and bob left I need to grab, and then that's it, I'm done here. Luckily, the hotel allows me to leave my suitcase here for the day, so I can go around and explore a bit for a few hours before I need to go to the airport. So yeah, the plan is hopefully try and go up Shibuya Sky and maybe go to one more shrine and possibly go and, you know, see if there's some nice parks to walk around. But I only really have about 6 hours until I need to get back here, because it's going to be at least an hour's journey from here to Narita Airport, and my flight is at 10:30, so I want to allow myself enough time to get there and get through and everything. So today won't be a long day that I'm out for, but hey, I mean, I get an extra chance to enjoy some more of Tokyo, so I can't complain. Before heading down, I got some ice cream and did some shopping around Shibuya, and this left just enough time for one final stop on the trip. And just like that, it was time to board the train back to Narita Airport and begin the first step in my long journey back home. Tokyo is somewhere that I've been dreaming of coming since I was really young, and the fact that I finally made it here is something that I was really happy about, and I was so happy that I got to have such a great time here. Though when I arrived at Narita Airport, it was very much with mixed feelings, because this was the very end of a 5-week long trip all throughout Vietnam and to Tokyo, and the fact that all of that was now over was making me feel a little sad. But at the same time, I was also really excited because it had been so long since I'd seen my family, and I was really looking forward to seeing them, and despite how many awesome places I'd travelled to on this trip, there really is nowhere else quite like home.
I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Everyone got stories, so let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me